Once upon a time, in a lush green forest, lived a clever rabbit named Remy and a sly cat named Cleo. Remy was known throughout the forest for his wisdom and quick thinking, while Cleo was infamous for her cunning ways. One sunny day, as Remy was hopping through the forest, he stumbled upon Cleo, who was lounging lazily under a tree. Cleo's eyes gleamed mischievously as she saw Remy approaching. "Good day, Cleo," Remy greeted cautiously, knowing well the cat's reputation for trickery. "Why, hello there, Remy," Cleo purred, her tail swishing behind her. "What brings you to my corner of the forest?" Remy, sensing danger but unwilling to show fear, replied, "I was just out for a stroll, enjoying the sunshine." "What about you?" "Oh, just taking a leisurely rest," Cleo said nonchalantly, her eyes narrowing. "Say, Remy, have you heard about the grand feast the animals are planning to celebrate the upcoming harvest?" Remy's ears perked up with interest. "Indeed, I have. It sounds like it will be quite the event." "Well, rumor has it," Cleo continued, "that the animals are each bringing their finest dish to share. Wouldn't it be splendid if we could contribute something truly remarkable?" Remy hesitated, sensing Cleo's ulterior motives. "Yes, it would be wonderful, but what do you have in mind?" Cleo's grin widened. "I happen to know of a field filled with plump, juicy carrots, just ripe for the picking. With your speed and agility, and my stealth and cunning, we could gather enough carrots to create a dish fit for royalty." Remy considered Cleo's proposal carefully. While he knew the cat's intentions were not entirely noble, the thought of impressing his fellow animals with a delicious dish was tempting. "Very well, Cleo," Remy finally agreed, "but on one condition: we must share the carrots equally, and you must promise not to harm any other animals in the process." Cleo's eyes gleamed with feigned innocence. "Of course, Remy, my dear friend. You have my word." And so, Remy and Cleo set off towards the carrot field, with Remy leading the way and Cleo following closely behind. As they reached the field, Remy began to pick the ripest carrots with lightning speed, while Cleo slyly stuffed her own pockets with the choicest vegetables. Just as they were about to leave, they heard a rustling in the bushes nearby. Out popped a family of hungry rabbits, led by none other than Remy's cousin, Rosie. "Remy, what are you doing here with Cleo?" Rosie asked, her eyes wide with concern. Before Remy could respond, Cleo interjected smoothly, "We're gathering carrots, for the grand feast, of course. There's plenty for everyone, so why don't you and your family join us?" Remy shot Cleo a wary glance, but Rosie and her family eagerly accepted the offer, grateful for the opportunity to share in the bounty. As they all worked together to gather the remaining carrots, Remy couldn't help but feel a sense of pride in his decision to include others. And though Cleo had initially plotted to deceive them, she too found herself enjoying the camaraderie of the moment. In the end, Remy, Cleo, Rosie, and their families returned to the forest with an abundance of carrots, which they used to create a feast that was the talk of the entire animal kingdom. And from that day forward, Remy and Cleo became unlikely friends, united by their shared experience and the joy of bringing others together.